Okay, guys, I'm just going to give you a rundown on the new Future Taxi um, web browser. So, first of all, I'll show you how to log in. It's on just your Google web browser, and the web address is there. It's inv.mirandi.com:8007. You just log on with your usual credentials, and up pops Future Taxi on the browser. The first thing you have to do is an extension is connect it to the phone extension that you're working from. And the next thing you'll want to do is select which Aberdeen or Inverness. So I'll put Inverness. Up here you've got current jobs, which is the same as at the bottom here. Today's jobs, etc. You can just see everything that's there if you want to search. So I'll click on current jobs, which is now. And the way this works is, and on F1, there's jobs that are due now. It will pop onto the screen. If the lead time's 10 minutes, times that 10 minutes by 5. So that's when it pops up onto the screen. If the lead time is 1 hour for a job, then it would pop up onto the screen 5 hours before the job's due to go out. So it's a lead time times 5. That's what you see in this screen here. And there's 50 jobs to a screen. And if you need to see past that, at the bottom here, you need to go to the second page. So it's 50 jobs to a screen. I would recommend you just work on F1, which is current jobs. Here you've got your car number. Here you've got intelligent search. And here you can search for anything. You just type in an address. It'll pull that information out for you. You can a name or an account. Maybe 140. And be 123. So even account numbers, it will do a search for you. So if somebody phones up, asks where their car is or the status, quickest way to find it is the intelligent search. Driver messages, general notes, driver notes, flight number, phone number, and account. If it's an account, if you click on account here, it'll show the account number. So that's pretty much the dispatch screen. To take a booking, you can press E to take a booking docket up, or you can press booking docket. So what you have here is just the search bar, the same as what you're kind of used to. Type in some characters. It will start searching for you. So if you go to hotels, if I put in Aberdeen Juries, and it was going to say the airport, Aberdeen Airport, and it'll give you the route as well. If you want to do a Google search, you can put in Juries ... G for Google, and it'll bring up a Google search for you. To get a clean docket, it's new job. To get a postcode, IV125SJ, you put the postcode and you hit the hash key. It brings up all the addresses on that postcode. This is really accurate to guide a driver to a house as well if you use postcode search. New job to freshen the screen up. For a phone number, you hit enter to bring up the history on the right hand side. So if you put a job in there, what it does, it shows the route and it'll give a quote as well on the job. You can't use the arrows to go up and down on the docket. You need to use the tab or the mouse. So let me just put this job in. I'll show you how this works. So if you hit save job, it'll put the job into the system, and I'll do that now. So that puts a job into the system and it takes you back to the dispatch screen. But if you want to put a job in and leave the docket on, I'll just put a test job in here. You can also use the page down, which you're used to, but that'll leave the docket up. So if you want the docket off, it's just back to dispatch. So let me get rid of these jobs I just put in there. Look at that one. What job did I put in here now? I'll go back and find that in a second. Another useful tool is it gives you how many bookings you've got up in the 15 minutes. And if you change the date and the time for tomorrow morning, it'll give you tomorrow morning's how many bookings are in each 15 minutes. That's a handy thing to look at. If you do anything to a docket that's already there, if you make any alterations, if I put an X in that, you would click Edit Job to save any edits that you do. So that's, don't just page down and hit Edit Job. If you want to take in credit card payments, it's here. You just put in the amount and submit, and that will bring up your information to put the credit card details in. That's how you do that. For now, I think that's, yeah, of course. Yeah, to take an X off, it's the same as before. You hit a Z to take an X off and put an X on. We put E's in all our bookings. We're pretty much running automatic all the times. We put an X on airports, but everything else is an E. So let's show you how to do that. If you go to a job and the greater arrows, which is next to the question mark on the keyboard, you would just hit that and that puts an E on the job, or takes it off as well. But I'll put an X back in that because it's going to the airport. So it's just for booking and dispatch. To text a driver, it's the same commands, just driver name and number and text. So I think that's enough to go on for now. Okay, thanks.